of August is our International Fiesta. That's international congregation, and to bring along some friends and family, some fantastic food. Make sure you mark it down in your calendars. The 19th of August is International Fiesta.
They know where you live. They feed on your flaws. They drain your time. And they never leave you alone.
Hello? Hey, I need to go to the shops. Can you watch my dogs again?
Yes, it's International Fiesta. Arriba! My name is Ian Verico. Surname is Italian. I was going to come to International Fiesta dressed as an island off the coast of Italy, but Pastor Justin said, "Don't be so silly." Thank you. Every week we take the time to connect with people. In your front seat pocket you'll find a connection card. Yes, we do, hey? If you could please grab that out, and also there's a pen there as well. If you're regular, just put your name and your email address. If you're new, we really would love to connect with you. If it's your first time at church, we know how that feels, and you may feel a little bit out of place. We don't want you to feel out of place. This is a big family here. We love everyone here. So put in your mobile number. Prayer requests, praise notes. If there's anything that you need a prayer for, then please put that down. Please know that the pastoral care team pray each and every week. Everyone's so serious. I'm wearing a hat. Okay, you can smile. My next steps today now. International Fiesta. It is on the 19th of August, 6 days after my birthday. Plenty of time to save up for that. Now you can please bring a pod along of your favourite food to share, and more importantly, it's fellowship. So bring family and friends that maybe don't attend church. Bring them along, encourage them along, and also if you do want to help out serving for the International Fiesta, please mark that down on the connection card as well. Also, what an amazing job the music team do here. And also the kids' music team over in the other room as well. Fantastic job. If you want to serve in these ministries, just put up your hand. They will teach you how to sing. Okay, they're teaching me at the moment. Watch this space. But we do require help in every area. Maybe it's ushering, maybe the welcome team, the information desk. If you haven't served, we probably serve once every 8 weeks. So again, just put your name down there. Also, you would have seen on the slideshow that we are running the fully funded training for a carer in aged care or disability. Now the course, so I'll say that again, it's fully funded. It starts on August the 15th. Now there are some little flyers out by the information desk. So on your way out, if that's something that interests you, then please grab a flyer and talk to us, and we can give you some further details. Okay, so just while you're taking the time to fill in your connection card, I'll just give you 30 seconds or so. No, I'm not that off. Okay, that's enough of me and my hat. I'm going to pass you over to Jaden, who's just going to encourage us with our giving as well. Thank you.
Each week we take time ourselves to also do offering. There are 3 ways to give here at Hope. You can either give by this blue envelope that you'll find in your front seat pocket. That's cash or credit card. You can give at the info desk, which is by FPOS, or you can give online. And I want to encourage us this morning in something that I'm particularly fond about. It's first fruits. Before that, who enjoys a good cup of coffee? Yeah. Who enjoys like a really well-made barista coffee even more? Yeah. Well, there's this amazing coffee shop that my father introduced to me called First Fruits. There are 2 shops on the coast and they're absolutely amazing. If you ever get the chance, go down and have a coffee there. They're awesome. If you're wondering why I'm talking about coffee, it's because I need one. But also because I really love their name, First Fruits. First Fruits is an awesome name. So this morning I want to share about First Fruits. Moses says in Exodus 24:11, he says, "As you harvest your crops, bring the very best of the first harvest to the house of the Lord your God." King Solomon actually writes about first fruits as well in Proverbs 3:9-10. He says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vaults with brim over with new wine." So this morning I want to encourage us in bringing our first fruits to God. Why do we do this? Because God is worthy of our first fruits. God doesn't deserve our and our dredges. He doesn't deserve what we give Him after we've gone to the our change. He should have our first and foremost of everything that we bring in, our finance. And so, why else do we do this? Because it is a tangible way to show our love to God, to show our honor to God, and to show our faith in God, our trust in God. So this morning, I want to encourage us. First fruits, let's bring them to God. Let's stop thinking about maybe what is on our mind, whether it's, what we want now or maybe what we need to buy, but let's put God first. Let's honor Him and let's bring Him our best and our first fruits. Let's stand as we pray. Lord, I thank You so much for Your love, God, for Your grace and for giving us Your Son, God. We can't ever thank You enough for what You've done, Lord, but God, we just want to honor You in every possible way that we can in our life, Lord. So this morning, I pray over this offering, God, that we would be bringing our first fruits, our best of our harvest to You. Because You are worthy of every praise that we could give. You're worthy of all and our first and our best of our finance, Lord. So this morning I just pray that You would bless this offering, that every seed that's sown this morning, God, that You would just bring into fruition for Your kingdom, God, that the vision over this house would just be seen through this finance, through this offering and giving. And Lord, we just pray for Your will to be done in this church and in our lives. In Your precious name we pray. Amen. Let's worship, church. I will not be Christ alone. He's righteousness, and I'm my own. I will lead to Christ my home. His mercy reigns down and forever. I will boast in Christ alone. His righteousness. Isn't it an awesome day in the house of God? Before we get to bloodsuckers, I just wanted to thank each and every person who is involved with our community outreach, which is Winterfest. It is so great to bring hope to our neighbourhood. We have been, it's said, people talk about us not being a church in the community, but a church of the community. And that was evident yesterday throughout the day, from our setup team to our pack-up team to all those people that face painted, all of those faces, all the connections, the meaningful connections that were made with the ushers. People actually walking up and asking, "Where are you guys?
Oh, are you the church just down the street on the left-hand side? Oh, I've moved into this area. Are you that church? I actually saw Amy talking to a whole heap of people that recognized her from her workplace, which was amazing because there she was representing hope. The hope that we have found in Jesus Christ. Isn't that awesome? Let's give God a big round of applause, and we'll also welcome Pastor Paul as he brings the word.
Very good. Zeal, you're off and running. Fantastic. Have a great time out in the tent of meeting. Fantastic. And Justin, just come up here. What's going to happen on, like our International Sunday? Are we going to have a hot and spicy competition?
Definitely.
So, what qualifies as hot and spicy food?
Well, there is apparently Asian hot and spicy. Come on, give it up. And then there is Australian hot and spicy. Come on, give it up.
Hang on. You have forgotten bowler, hot and spicy goat.
Oh, yeah. Bowler.
Is that true? Yes. And so on that day, come on, what are you doing? So, what international dress are you going to wear?
Well, I'm half Japanese, as you can tell. No, my lovely wife is Japanese, so I get away with wearing other cultures. So I'm either going to come as Japanese, Australian, or English. I haven't quite decided yet.
Do you think we should have a competition of the best dressed?
Just as long as Ola is not entered, because he looks amazing every single international fiesta, doesn't he?
Fantastic. Okay, 2 Sundays time, and it's a great opportunity to bring your friends along. Now, you'll need an outline this morning if you want to take notes. Just put your hand up if you don't have one of those, and just put them right up, and the ushers will get one of those to you. So we're doing a series called Relational Vampires, and as I said last week, possibly zombies are more popular. But what do vampires do? They suck the life out of you, and so I need to ask you a very straight question to you today. How do you love the person, or how do you love a person who sucks the life out of you? Okay, that's the question we're asking today. How do you love a person who sucks the life out of you? In fact, let me be practical. How many, put your hands up, I want you to, how many in this place this morning do you have somebody in your life who's a little bit difficult at times? Just put your hand up. Someone's a little bit difficult in your life. Look at all those hands. Okay, honest people, and more honest than others. Okay. Now, last week we spoke about people who control us, and this week I want to talk about how do we love people who are overly critical. Okay, how do we love them? And they drain the life out of you. They are energy vampires. Okay, I just made that one up. They are a wet blanket. How many people know what a wet blanket is? A wet blanket means basically they disapprove or they spoil the fun all the time. Now, how many of you today can say, I need help in my relationships with this particular person? Just put your hand right. That's fantastic. Okay, 4 of you. And because there are people who've got a critical spirit, and it's almost like a spiritual gift, isn't it? In fact, you might be here this morning and you might feel you have that gift, and you've already found 25 problems with this church service already, and you're still counting. Okay, so, how can we love someone who's critical in our life, okay? That's a good question. How do we do it? Because sometimes a critical person, they will do what I call like a backhanded comment. You know what a backhanded comment is? It's kind of like an insult. It's not really a compliment, but a backhanded comment. It's like this boyfriend, and a girlfriend, and the girlfriend said, am I pretty or am I ugly? And the boyfriend said, you're both. And she was a bit insulted and said, "What do you mean?" "Well, you're pretty ugly." Okay. That's a backhanded compliment. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. So, and then there are people who are critical and they give you the stare. You know the stare, like they're judging you. Everyone give me the stare. Go on. That's very good. Okay. Keep practicing. Or the raised eyebrow. Who can raise one eyebrow?